Hi guys, and welcome to Watch It Wednesday, episode 155. So to get started today, we're going to do a base card. I'm going to do mine in Gorgeous Grape. Now we'll cut this down to be a base card of 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. But for the purpose of saving cardstock, that I will, on my examples, only do the panels. But we will go ahead and do this for the main. So since this is a dark color, we will need a layer to go inside if you plan on writing this, unless you have like a white marker or something. All right, so there's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Now we're going to do some layers. I'm going to do a white layer that is 4 by 5 1/4. Get this back over here. 4 by 5 1/4. So this is just one step down, 1/4 of an inch down from that base card. Okay. And then we're going to cut out different size rectangles. Now, you could do this all in cardstock. You can do a mixture of cardstock and DSP. I'm going to use all DSP for our example today. So the first thing we're going to do is, I have two different ones here that have 2 inches for one of their markings. So I'm going to cut off that 2 first. So one of them is going to be 2 1/4. The other one's going to be 1 1/4. All right. So then we still have 2 left. One that's 1 3/4 by 1 1/2, and one that's where's the other one? 2. We did those 2. So up here, 1 by 2 1/2. All right. So let's see. I don't think that's long enough. I don't think any of these are long enough. So this would be 2 1/2. Oh, that is 2 1/2. So I'm going to make the 1 inch mark here. Wait, is that the one I just cut? All right, let me look at this first. So this is 2 1/2 by 2. Oh, so this is, wait. This is, all right. These are both the 2, right? Yes. So we have a 2 1/4 and a 1 1/4. So this is 2. Did I just cut those guys? Am I going crazy here? Here's my 2 and 1 1/4. Let me put that over here. Now one of these must be 2 by 2 1/4. Let's see. There's 2 1/4 by 2. All right, let me put those over here out of the way. Whew! All right, so now here we do have a 2 1/2. And I'm going to make this into a 1. There's 2 1/2 then by 1. And the last one is going to be 1 3/4 by 1 1/2. So let's go ahead and cut. I think I'm going to cut it off of this end. So 1 1/2 by 1 3/4. Because I can always use that other side on that. All right, let's make sure that I didn't get everything all messed up here. So here's my base card, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Here is my layer. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Let's go ahead, and then we have, and we'll show you down here. So here's my 1. See, here's the 1 by 2 1/2. Oops, that is to keep my light from shining. Here's my let me go this way. So going down, here's my 1 3/4 by 1 1/2. So here's 1 1/2, 1 3/4. Here's my 2 1/4 by 2. Let's see, here goes to 2, here goes to 2 1/4. And then here's my 2 by 1 1/4. And then an optional scrap for sentiment. So what I think I want to do, I think we might change this around though, just so you know. Let's make this a vertical card. And I think I don't like that being dark like that. So let's go ahead and bring this like this. We'll go like that. Let's go ahead and do it like that. We might rearrange this a little bit. I might want to, nope, we'll leave it. We have to have that on the purple side. I just think that gets very matchy. All right, let's leave it like this for right now. We might do something different when we come back on Friday. But for right now, let's say we're going to be doing that layout. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Have a great day. Come back on Friday and we'll finish this up. Bye for now.